This is a Frankenstein sandwich, pulled pork sliders. Hey, what's up? Today we're doing pulled pork on a big green egg, Carolina style. It's gonna be incredible. Let's do a Boston butt on applewood smoke. Man, this is gonna be great. Watch all the way to the end. Hey, it's an early November morning and look at the fall leaves, man. This is pretty out here. We're gonna do some applewood. Get this green egg set up. We're gonna fill it up at the top of the fire ring. We're gonna put some applewood in there and get this thing smoking. Love to do pulled pork in the Carolinas, sometimes the entire whole hog with hickory smoke. It's very common here in the Carolinas. But today we're gonna change it up just a little bit with some applewood. Let me know in the comments what kind of smoke do you prefer on your barbecue. It's good seasoned, so it's gonna give a beautiful smoke, low moisture content. And we're just gonna put this down into the charcoal. The smoke portion of this cook happens in the early stages. Once you form a bark, then the smoke part is actually pretty much done. At that time, it's all about the temperature and getting that pulled pork to about 200 degrees. So we got two things going on here. I like to call it the two F's. You got the fuel, and then you got the flavor. So the smoke is just going to be imparted on the meat. The charcoal is actually what's fueling the fire, fueling the temperature. Once we get this thing to about 165, 170, we can actually wrap it because the smoking process will be done at that point. We're gonna get it lit. Let's get lit. Good and lit. 30, 45 minutes until we get a beautiful blue smoke. We do not want a heavy white smoke. That's gonna impart some bitterness on your succulent pulled pork. We need to back it down just a little bit, see if we can see the smoke is turning nice and blue, right? We had a big puffy white cloud of smoke, which we do not want. That's why we waited about 45 minutes to get this bad boy on. And it's certainly gonna cool it down when we put this Boston butt pork shoulder. Get your butt off your shoulders, people. This is going on with a probe here in the center, which, by the way, right here is the big bone that you want to be able to just pull right out. We'll know that it comes out easy at 200 degrees. And we've got a second probe that we're gonna sit right here on the grill grate. Can you hear that? My number one fan's getting all excited about it. Are you excited about this Boston butt? Huh? Are you excited? We got a drip pan here just because I want to keep my plate setter nice and clean. So legs up on this, which gives us an indirect heat. By the way, you get a slightly different reading when you put a probe right on your grill as opposed to this thermometer right here. Because you know this is way up in the dome. So we're gonna get 3 readings. We're gonna get one here at the top. We're gonna get one here at the grate. And we'll get one inside our pork. Now is when we want all that smoke to go to work for us. We got 269 on the grill grate and 165 internal. So we're gonna take a peek. It's been a fun cook so far. Beautiful fall day. Big green egg's been steady, eggy all day long. I mean, I haven't had to touch this thing. So shout out to Big Green Egg. Let's take a peek and see what the bark looks like. By now, all of the applewood has done everything it's going to do. At 165, we still got 35 degrees to go. We're going to at least 200, 203, 205. That way the collagen all breaks down, the proteins break down. We can slide that bone right out. Even after we get to 200 degrees, we're going to put this in a cooler for at least an hour. Just let it continue to just soak up all the juices. Ooh, hey Joyce. All the juices that come out of this butt. Oh yeah, that is really nice. Look at that. So there wasn't much of a fat cap on this one to start with. We did score what we had. We didn't have to do any trimming. The butcher must have done it for us. But hey, it's not actually pushing back on us, which means most of this fat cap has been rendered out. Look at, you can see that. It's exactly what we wanted. Watch what happens. That fat has been rendered out of that fat cap, nice and juicy. And that applewood has all burned up, so our smoke is over with. I'm gonna leave this probe in. fuse catcher right here. We're not going to have as much leakage. So we've already got a side, bottom. All we need is a top. It's going to cost us some more aluminium. You say aluminum foil, aluminium foil, or like we do here in the South, we just call it tin foil. Not 10, 10. You see me? Okay, so this is not what we call the turbo butt, right? Turbo butts means cook it fast, really fast, like at 350. This is a little bit of a hybrid. We did low and slow, definitely, for the first part of the cook because we wanted that applewood smoke to impart its flavors, create a bark or a crust. But now that we've got like 165, 170, with 166, just kicked in that turbo just a little bit. But we only got about 35 more degrees to go, so I'm in no hurry. We got some good friends coming over, and we're gonna have pulled pork sliders tonight. It's gonna be incredible. Get yourself some homemade coleslaw, or as my cowgirl likes to call it, slaw. We get us some slaw, put that on some buns. Ooh, it's gonna be good. Watch to the end. All right, we have rested this for 1 hour in the cooler, and we covered it with a towel. It's time to shred this gorgeous hunk of meat. Let's see what we can do with this bone. I'd say that's clean as a whistle. Perfect. Now we have some bare claws, but we probably don't need it. Nope. Look at that. Look at that. The deliciousness of this juicy pulled pork. All you have to do is just grab it and give it a squeeze. And as we do, it's going to absorb all that delicious flavor that we saved in the bottom because we used a pan. If you don't watch what we're going to make next, you're going to miss the best part because we're going to put this with some mac and cheese. And we're going to make pulled pork mac and cheese sliders. This might be the best one ever. Let's make ourselves a slider. We got a Hawaiian roll here, coleslaw. We got the mac and cheese. Let's go in with excess pulled pork. You won't believe this. Look at what we have concocted. This is a Frankenstein sandwich. Pulled pork sliders. Let's put in some Alabama white sauce. Bon appetit. Nailed it. Go in the comments and tell me if you're going to try this concoction. Thanks for watching.